Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on wherever you are. But yeah, I hope you can see me and hear me clearly. Mhm. Mohammed Amir, hello. Hello, Francis. Awesome. Hello, Neji. How are you doing, Neji? How are the assignments going? We met in Riyadh, right? Ah, I remember you. Cool. Okay, okay, okay. Awesome. So people have started joining in. Baruti Studio, good morning. Good morning, Mani. Yeah, it's a weekend, I know, but yeah, you don't see the day when you want to build something cool. Blender forever, awesome. Cool. I should do this on weekends only, I guess. Because, hello, aliens. Cool. Come on. Okay, awesome. So, I don't know. Is it my glasses or is it really blurry? My glasses are causing this blur. That's why. Hey, Sajad. Oh, long time no see. How you, man? I'm great, by the way. Thanks for asking. Finally, stream I can watch live. Nice. Finally. Yeah. Now it should be better. Yeah. I have ordered a new glass, but it will come in a few days. Till then, we'll have to get used to whatever we have. Yeah. Adil PM. Nice. So I think let's see how many people are watching that. 12 people. Nice. So yeah, this time, like this has been on my mind for quite some time, this idea, but I never actually wanted to use it myself. Now I want to use it because I have been using another. Okay, let me just move to screen share so you can see it, right? Let me move here. So yeah, 12 people are watching. So basically the idea is to create a simple version of fab.dub.co. Cool. So what you see on screen is a link management software. It's also open source, by the way, but it's like a paid SaaS. And I'll tell you why it's not as open source as it gets. If you go to Dub GitHub, so see the tech stack, right? Next.js, Upstash for Redis, Tinybird for a Planet Scale, Next.js auth. Um, These all are like third party services, right? You can't completely self host this thing, right? You can self host. It reads this. Let's go inside it and you will see how you can self host. Before you begin, make sure you have the following, right? You need a GitHub account, you need a Tinybird account, you need an Abstract account, you need a Planet Scale account. It's not really self hosting, I'm telling you. I have tried it. I wanted to self host it, but it doesn't work. You'll need all these third party things to self host, and then why call it self-host, right? You are not hosting it in your machine. You are hosting it in Planet Scale or Vercel and Upstash and like so many things, right? So I wanted to build, and I don't need a lot of features they have. I need the most simple of things like this. So I want to know how many times my short link has been clicked, right? This is one of the things that is nice. And I want to basically when you click create link, they have a very nice UI UX that I must give. It's built on React. So I have to give a full URL. I have to give like I can connect domains. This I don't want. I will have just one domain that will be the domain of my Frappe Cloud site or Frappe site. And then this will be the short link, right? And then these are additional features, expiration, targeting, password. This may come later, or whoever wants can contribute it. We can even have enter a short link to generate. We'll have this as well. Let's do the QR code as well. Link previews are also nice to have. That this will be like for SEO purposes or displaying in social media, right? So you can see how it will look in Twitter, etc., etc. So for CRP, oh, the right thing, I created it long back when this git.new domain just came. If you see, you can copy link ID. This also we can add this thing. And if you see, like, not many events are free out of the box. So monthly you get 1,000 clicks, which can get over if you have a popular site. And there is like artificial limits I don't like. But yeah, I do like their UI very much. They have done a good work. So yeah, let's get to building. And we'll use FrappeUI for building this nice front end. So maybe like we could have, we'll start with desk. We'll get the generation logic and everything working first, right? Analytics and traffic, right? Let's go and check. Okay, this is the script. Let's go to, how do I go inside the analytics and traffic part? Yeah, if I click this we can also build, right? We use Frappe charts and we build a simple, nice this thing, or we connect with Frappe inside something like we have to collect those analytics. That is our part. Visualization is the second step. There is also one more feature where it, let's see, a click which has a lot of clicks. So this thing is nice, right? So you could see cities, you could see countries. So there is one library that has this information IP, converts IP to, gives you some information about the where the IP belongs to, etc., etc., right? That we can collect. We can also collect this data. So we'll figure it out while we are building the app. Don't worry just yet. Uh, and cool. So let's start. I'll build the backend first. We'll get the redirect working first, and then we'll build the UI because we have been burned, right? While building Hazelnode, here is Hazelnode, that we tried to do the front end first, and like things got ugly. How many people are watching now? 14 people. Nice. Let's start now. So item. So I already have the bench running here. Um, I don't want this big of a terminal right now. Come on. Yeah. So one of my benches broke this morning, so I have another one. Cool. CD apps. Let's see. I have three apps. This events is the one I built for the Riyadh bootcamp. That was nice. So let's do one thing. Let's create a new app first. Bench new app. What should we call it? Give it a cool name. Let's give it a nice name. A generic name. I had okay. We can ask Cloud AI. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. This is Sonnet. Okay. I am building an app for managing and shortening links. Yeah, I will see the chat names as well. So to keep coming up with it and we'll decide the name. Shortening links. Suggest a few cool names. Let's see what this comes up with. Link light. Okay. Link light sounds good because I don't want to make it heavy. Tidy URL, I don't know. It's already taken. Link pod. Suggest a contained space for link management. Trimly. Nice. Compacto. Even nice. It's not taken, of course. Is it taken? Compacto. No, Compacto are hardware products, so that's fine. That works out. Byte size, I don't know. Too generic of a name. Let's see the chat now. Link it. Sounds like blink it, but yeah. Link source. Link source is kind of sauce. But yeah, I like Compacto. I like Link Light. So 1 and 9. What should we go with? Because Compacto is again not a very specific name. I want the app name to convey that okay, this is what this does. Um, Link Light. Okay. Compacto. I can focus on more professional name based ones. Link Light sounds good. Nice. So let's go with Link Light. Bench new app. Link Light. Link Light. Okay, we'll give the title will be Link Lite Light. And let's copy the description. Simple and conveys. Give a one line description for Link Light. Streamline right? Long URLs become a first name. Okay, sound good. Haha. We don't need the quotation marks, but fine. Post a video as default sidebar menu for having drop down list instead of workspace listed. Mr. Crazy. Okay, we'll see. Build with Hussein. Build with Hussein at gmail.com. AGPL 3.0. Yes, I want unit test. Because we will write unit tests, don't you worry. Branch will be main. Okay, it failed. Nice. Not nice, actually. This bench is also broken for some reason. Okay. This is sad. This is sad. Let's fix one of the benches, which is easier to fix where I know what the issue is. Let's run. Let's close this and do bench start. It won't start. Yeah, I knew it. And this is because no module name print designer. So let's try to fix this bench. Let's cd frappe slash b1. Bench 0 is already broken. So doesn't matter. I'm going to clean the laptop anyways. I'll go into apps. See. So what I did was I installed the app. It failed. I deleted the directory using rm.rf. But there are somewhere there might be records that are still pointing to print designer being present in our bench. So we'll read to remove those. First of all, we'll go into sites, ls, apps.txt and apps.json. Let's open it up in code. I have a hunch that this too might have print designer. Yeah, let's. No, you don't have apps.txt print designer. Go away. And hopefully this should. Let's do a search print designer. That's fine. It's the actual print designer assets. Now let's do bench start. Bench start. Cool. So now this is working. So bench new app link light. Link light. And let's copy the description again without the quotes this time. So once we have the app, we'll see what we are going to do to get that logic right. What feature of framework we are going to use for that redirection and gmail.com AGP AGPL 3.0. Yes, main. Yep, this succeeds. Nice. Now we'll create a new site. Link light dot localhost dash dash install app link light. So this will create an okay. This is something new in framework where it also asks you the user which you want to use to create this. Earlier it only had root support. Cool. Let it create it and install the app. We can have one more tab in the meantime and open that link light app, right? And let's do so from the start. I want to keep it at GitHub. GH repo create. By the way, if you haven't tried GitHub CLI, do try it. Push an existing local repository, link light, build with Hussein, description again. Come on, copy. Maybe I already had it in my public. Yes, origin. Yes, nice. So here is the link. Let me just copy this link and share it with you so you can help me test or you okay. So let's see, there are a few chat messages. I have question, why installing a new bench will Frappe install be installed by default? Like the develop is default, that is a decision that has been made, but just pass a flag dash dash version and it will install that version of Frappe. Hi sir, can do one more live on. So Raju says Frappe Cloud, how to set it up in production? Do you want to set up Frappe Cloud itself on production, or do you want to set up Frappe sites on Frappe Cloud? Like two very different things. One is quite big, one is like trivial. So which one do you want me to cover? And I'll get on it. So yeah, let's see if our site and okay, administration. Yeah, okay, admin. Yeah, cool. So the site should be up now. Link light dot local host. Sorry, it's cold. So let's not do a stunt. No module name link line. I know why, because we didn't restart the bench. Come on. Yep. Administrator, admin. Usual stuff, right? We create a new site, we go through the setup wizard, we have installed the app. It's fine. Oh, you want to set up Frappe Cloud on your own infrastructure. I have to get someone from the Frappe Cloud team to do it. Probably Saurabh. Let me ping him and see if he's interested. Because he has been doing self-hosted press for enterprise clients. So yeah, I think now about we have the app. One more thing, we'll have to go into the developer mode. So yeah, let me note it down right in front of you that yeah, I'm noting it down right. Self-hosted press with FCT. Saurabh. Okay. And here it is. right? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Yeah. So I'll pin it there and we'll get to it. Okay. So now we have this. So we were going to turn on developer mode and let's focus on the app now. We'll take questions at the end or in between somewhere. LSCD. I'm getting a call. I'll answer it later. Because today is Saturday, right? Like people think that I'm free. And I'm usually free, but yeah. App slash. What was I doing? Yeah. Site slash linklight.localhost code site config. I know there is a command, but I'm too lazy to run or remember the command. I just do this lim developer mode 1 and that's it. And then just reload. Okay, nice. Now we have, yeah. So let's go to docs and figure out how we would want to implement this app, right? So basically what will happen is we'll have some mapping, right? And we are not going to do uh, a very production grade scalable thing, right? We're going to do a simple link manager for your site only, not for everyone in this world like Bitly or something, right? They require a different kind of uh, in the interview, like people ask, how would you model a link shortener in system design interviews? And there is a whole case study on it. So if you are interested, go and watch that out. We are going to keep it simple. We are just going to set up some redirects, capture some information. But yeah. So basically you have a, what do they call it, right? We can take some inspiration. Destination URL, short link. Okay, sounds good. So there will be a destination URL, which will be a data field with URL set. Then we have a short link, right? Which will be xy site.com slash something, right? Something nice. So Christian Swat says amazing work, Hussein. Have been following for a while. Nice, thanks, man. Okay. Hmm. Tags comments we don't want right now. We don't want anything else. Expiration maybe later. Password. We can do password as well. We'll implement a simple password. So I think this won't be a single stream. If people are interested, we can do multiple streams and implement things like QR code. We can implement password protection. Expiration we can implement, right? This will show a lot of framework features. I'm very excited about this project personally. But yeah, depends on. Hey, Tasif. Yeah, link description that we can give. There are comments to context. So these are like basically description. Okay, let's keep this open and go back. Description. This will be short, small text. This will be data as well. So yeah, so what our app will do is like once you configure or create this link, right? We can call it a short link doc type or something like that, right? And then whenever someone tries to visit some site.com slash something, we'll have to do a few things. What we'll have to do is first uh, visits. So simple flowchart might work here. Capture information, right? We want to capture some information like IP. We want to capture. So IP can get us the destination or like the region of that IP. That is fine. So we'll just store IP for now. What more information do we want, right? And where do we store it? See, like this brainstorming is helping us figure out. I'm not directly jumping into doc types right now. I'm just doing some brainstorming. We need the IP. We need capture click information. Let's call it click. right? Click information. Um, what else? We need IP. We need agent is fine. So suppose you want to figure out how many people are visiting from mobile and this, that is fine. User agent, yeah, Aniket. And then we want to capture, okay, let's check. So if you see here, right, link is this, countries, continents, Asia, browsers, OS. Okay, referrer somehow, referrer. Nice. These three are fine to start with. Capture click information. So somehow this should also increment the number of clicks, right? So either we maintain a counter, we say, okay, this link has been visited 5 times, and the next time someone clicks, we increment it to 6, or we create a link log, right? Uh, and capture this information there. And then a count star of those link log for that link will give us the count. Yeah, UTM, etc. Let's toss it says UTM, so let's click because this can be useful for marketing people maybe. Yeah, marketing people need UTMs. That's fine. So events we won't do. We just want links and some simple analytics that will build on top of insights. Cool, this works. And I think this looks simple. You can edit, that is fine. QR code is nice. This we can build, right? In FrappeUI, will build this maybe. This is super. And then that QR code will also have the analytics and like, because the link will be the same, right? So yeah, let's start. So there is a feature in framework. So either, so how do we create something like this in framework where we don't know what will be the actual URL, right? We don't know what will be the URL. Can be anything, right? But we want to, in our code, we would want to be able to capture this somehow and check if it's redirected somewhere and redirect it. So we already have website settings. One way would be to directly update the website setting doctype and add it there, but then we'll have to keep it in sync somehow with our links. And maybe somebody has already added some other redirect. So let's not go that way. The other is we have this /s, right? Where we say you can only do short links after this. So this we can easily capture with route paths, right? In hooks.py. So let's go to VS Code. I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Here in hooks.py file, we have route rules, website route rules, or something like that. Route, no, not documented here. Okay, doesn't matter. We will go to docs.frappe.io/free hooks. Dot py. Available hooks, and let's find out. There is some hook that will, so there is website redirects, there is website route rules, website generator. So these three are very powerful hooks, right? So let's click on website route rules. And website route rules allow you to map URLs to custom controllers, right? This is commonly used to generate clean URLs for pages. Let's say you have /projects route to list. This can be done by creating this in W, or you can also have /project says to show a page where page's name is direct. Okay, nice. This is a good use case for this. But then again, you will have to give some prefix. You can't directly say /this, or maybe we can. And then we'll have to give some other route to it that we can create. Okay, then it won't be a route because it takes from route and to route. We want to trigger our logic, right? What is the other way of doing it? And there is website generator. Website generator deprecated. Ha, deprecated. Let's try to do it via this only. Maybe we can have a slash API slash something that captures it. Okay. Hmm. That's why I prefer the old version. So that still works. So Builder uses it. Uh, Frappe Builder. It's deprecated but not moved out. It's deprecated in this context. But this is very powerful concept, so it's still there in framework. So someone should either update the documentation here that it's still there. But what I will do is like we can either search here website generator generators. Right? If every document and table corresponds to a web, you can set up generators. See, it's version 12 screenshot. So documentation needs work. And here also there is some formatting issue. I want to get to it, but I have very tight bandwidth right now. So yeah, where do we start? Let's start the simplest way and let's go and see if any problem occurs. So I'll go to route rules and let's copy this and go to our hooks.py file. This, I hate this. Every time I create a new app, I have to go and comment it out because Rough says it doesn't support this key. From route, so let's see if we can do anything, right? Catch any route. And this will be how can we fetch the data in Frappe Builder from doctypes using data script? It's straightforward. You should check out the live stream I had with Suraj, right? So we could provide a regular expression here. So anything, but this will cause issues because then it will route everything to us. And okay, that's not good. Like we can see the problem right here. So what I will do is I will use website generator instead. So what website generator is, let's go to github.com/frappe/builder. I'll show you it, show it to you live. I don't have to install it locally to see the code. Just the workspace shall do. Hmm. Okay, let's go to hooks.py file because builder also lets you do the similar thing, right? Where you build web pages and then you can set route and it will automatically render it for you. So let's see what it is doing. Okay, get web pages with dynamic route. There is one thing. Website route rules. So slash builder path. This is also something else. Website path resolver. Okay, page renderer. So these are the two things. And then get website user homepage, get web page with dynamic routes. I don't know, Builder is doing some nice work here. So let's see what this resolve path does. And maybe we'll find out the solution to our problem. We want to capture any link and then if we can render it, we'll render it. Otherwise, we'll pass it on to other routing things. Okay. I think this search will work. Yeah. So it takes a path Try if find page with path, return the path. Okay. L if evaluate dynamic rounds. Colon rule this for web pages with get web pages with dynamic routes. Return the path. If there is an exception, pass. Return original resolve path. What is this? Okay, this is something. Page renderer. Okay, let's see what this does. Page renderer is a class. So the web page renderer hook, right? It doesn't take a function. It takes a class which needs to have two methods. Can you render it, right? Can render. And then one more is render. Where is it? Okay. Okay. Where is render? As far as I know, there should be a render method. It's not here. Document page. Okay, nice. So I think it inherits from this thing, which should be in Frappe. I need to be a developer. Suleimani says from Somalia. Okay, I need to be a developer at Frappe. So we currently don't hire outside India as of now. So this is too sophisticated for what we want. So let's not do anything. Let's give it a... So I've done this in the past, but in which app did I use it? Because that will give us a nice simple example to follow. Let's start with... What does path resolver do? Or we can search Google for it. We can say, what does this hook do? Website path resolver. If at all it's documented. Frappe. How to use website path resolver. Okay. I have used it in automation app. Okay. I don't even remember in 8. It's working since 15.8.0. You need to write a method and solve your own routes. Nice. So this I think this will solve the problem. We don't need a page renderer. Okay, I have done it. Even I don't remember. Cool. But he hasn't used because it's not working. He used another approach. Ah, yeah, it got fixed, I think. See. Cool. So website. So we'll so what this will do is this will give us so Frappe will give us control. Okay, this is the path. Do you want to resolve it? Right? It gives your app the preference. I've seen the code, I think. So even in page renders, it gives your app the preference, right? That whether do you want to render it? Otherwise, I will render it using other route resolvers if it finds it, right? Website path resolver equal to then a dotted path to a function. So let's create it inside link. You can call it utils.py and import Frappe. And currently what we'll do is we'll redirect everything to google.com. Path resolver. And let's see, what boilerplate do we need? We need this original resolve path. Okay. Where do we import it from? Yep, this one. And it gives us a path, which is a string str. I've been writing Go, so you can expect some weird typos. Yeah. So this is like a, what do you say? Idempotent resolver we have written. So this will just is proxying to the original resolve path that framework is providing. But if we come here and we say that instead of this, for every URL or every path, just return HTTPS or redirect, right? Like how can we redirect in Frappe? Frappe dot throw. We have to throw a redirection URL, a redirect exception. And let me show you where it is. App slash Frappe. This can be used for redirecting from any place in your code, right? From your backend. Redirect, and we'll see in the Python files. Is there a CLI for creating doctype? You can create like just open console, do frappe.new doctype, because doctype is also a doctype, right? So you can create it just like any doctypes. Hey Karan. Okay. Okay, there is a utility frappe.redirect, right? And you give it the URL. So frappe.redirect will redirect it to https://google.com. And let's go to our site and visit anywhere, right? And if we have done everything correctly, it should start doing what we want. So link light slash anything. Server error. Okay, let's read. App is not installed. Which app? What are you talking about? Hmm. So it's coming from serve.py file, path resolver.py. Hmm. I think I know because we haven't given it the path. We have given it an empty string. Anybody noticed? No. So this is link.utils, link light dot utils dot path resolver. So it's correctly trying to resolve, but let's see. Google, right? So you go anywhere, it will take you to Google because now you are controlling the whole path resolution of Frappe framework. Don't do this and ship to marketplace and then like people will shout on you because then Frappe won't be able to do anything. Your app will just redirect everything to Google. But yeah, we found a way that is super cool because now let's close stuff. So we have figured out the core piece, right? Here we can say if we want to handle this link, right? If we want to handle the short link, right? Handle it, right? Else pass it on to framework, right? Fantastic. So now we have the core, what do you say? We have hooked into framework at the right place and we'll be able to resolve paths from here and we'll be able to redirect as well, which we ultimately what we are writing, right? A redirection engine. So where do we store these short links? Let's start with the doc type and we'll go back link. So for now, I will remove this. Otherwise, I won't be even able to go into slash app. link light / app. And nice. So let's go to the doc type and let's create a new doc type. And we'll call it short link light. We could call it link as well, but it's very generic and maybe someplace in the future framework might use it. So let's not do that. Short link, and let's create the fields we wanted to create, right? First one was destination URL, which is data destination URL. It is mandatory, and in options we'll give URL, so it adds URL validations to it. And I don't think it needs to be unique because there can be many links pointing to the same destination URL, and that's fine. So that is one field, and let's go back to our untitled doc. So this is done. We want the actual short link, right? So that will be data as well. Short link. This will be, so we'll give it a description as well. This will be something like ABC, no, FC. No, we need a description. I don't know. This should be mandatory as well. And what else? Yeah, description, which will be a small text field. This can be here, small text description. This is optional. And let's go to naming. So what should we use? Should we use auto increment or should we use a field name for naming it? And then the name can be the short link, and this has to be unique then. Sounds good. So let's mark it unique. Anyways, it will be unique because we are using it as a primary field. By field name, the name of the field is short link. Title field, I really don't think we need title field. But yeah, this looks good. So we go to short link list. Let's create a short link. HTTPS colon. You won't be able to paste link here in the description, Alberto. Let's go to google.in. If the short link is GIN, right? This is nice. So we have the destination URL and the short link. And now we want the logic to work, right? Okay, now the issue is if we change the see the issue? If we want to change the short link, we won't be able to. We have to create a new link. And that is fine, I guess. Let's not allow changing of the link. And even dub.co doesn't allow it. I think if you click edit, you can't edit the this thing, right? Short links longer than that is fine, but see, it's a read only. That is fine restriction, I guess. Because here also you can't change it. See, it's gone. Fine, let's go back to our doc type. And we want to write some code that will catch this short link and redirect to google.in. That is the whole logic of our app, minus the UI. So let's see. Frappe.getAll. We want to get all the shortened links. So do we want to add an enable disable feature? If you want, we can add it, by the way. Okay, they don't have enable disable as well. Tags we don't even need, right? Like need to implement. Frappe framework has out of the box tags feature and comments feature, even like multi comments and whatnot. That we can leave it as is. What I'm thinking is there is an archive, but there is no disable thing. We can do that as well if we want to later. For now, it's fine. So we'll do short link. Short link. And why do we want to do get all? Can we do db.exists? We can say whether a link exists where the short link is this path, right? If it is, then we'll be able to resolve it, right? We will, we want to redirect. And where do we want to redirect? Frappe.db.get value. We want the destination URL. Destination equal to short link, and we'll give this. This is why making short link unique was a good idea, because db.getValue will have just one row now. And if it exists, right, we'll clean up the code, don't worry. And we want the value of destination URL. This shouldn't be this easy, man. I'm forgetting something or what? It should be. Simple code is the best. So we want to just redirect to the destination. Fine. 2 lines of code, 3 lines of code, and we have a simple link shortener going on. So let's go to slash. Other routes should work as is, but as soon as you do gin, you should be redirected to Google. Nice. We have a simple redirect service working, which depends on this doc type, right? Short link, right? And you can create more short links from here. Basically, you're redirecting, right? Cool. Let's commit our progress. Control Shift G. And I don't want to commit this part. Oh, I shouldn't have discarded, but fine. Feet. Redirect short links. Sync changes. Nice. So we have something simple going on. So let's go back to the doc and see what else we need to do. Now we want to capture the click information, right? We want to capture the click information before we redirect here. Again, that is why I shouldn't have done this. Yep. Cool. So we want to capture click information, and I will do that using a doc type. Short link click. This will be also, I think, 2 doc types and we are done. This will be a submittable doc type because I don't want to edit a click itself once the information is captured, right? I don't want the user to go and edit this information and then have some fake stuff. Let's move this section above. And what all did we want to capture? First of all, we wanted the IP. So that can be data IP. And we wanted user agent. That will be also data user agent. Then we want referrer. Then we want any UTM tags. This can be later a child table or something. For now, I'll keep it simple. Let's hit save. All will be optional or not IP, I guess. Let's make IP mandatory or not. Or yes. Okay, yeah. Which link was clicked? Like we aren't doing a thing. So link. And that will be the link which was clicked. And in options, we will link it to short link. Nice. This is mandatory because some link has to be clicked, right? And then this we can short link click. So let's go back here. You want to do frappe.new doc. You want to create a new doc of this, right? Click. At the very end, we'll do click dot insert dot submit. Nice. Cool. So how is it going till now? Am I going too fast or are you able to catch up? We are doing simple things. We are able to figure out some stuff where we can hook into this. And like we are using the doc type to do redirections. That's it. Now we are capturing the information that we can do in the. So what is the time right now? So I will have to end by 1:20. It's 12:53. So she's saying that. That's fine. Then I think we can get the backend working nicely, and then next episode can be building the UI with FrappeUI. That's it. And that will take more time because you have to style stuff, make it look good. So yeah, this will be the last step. Before this, we'll have start capturing the information. So now we need more information about the short link, not just the destination. So we'll do short link. We'll say we want more stuff. Game over. Nice. And I got an email. I have yet to reply it. They were also thinking of building a link management system in Frappe, and they are ready to maintain this app after I have built the first cut. Destination URL and name, right? So we want it as dict. By default, it will give you as a list. True. Utils. Let's go back to utils, and then this will be short link dot destination. Nice. And we'll do rough format imports, rough format document. Nice. So it's more readable now. We want to redirect. Let's remove the comments. We don't need the comments since it's already like readable. Capture click information that we are already doing. Don't you worry. So we can say click dot short link equal to the short link dot name, right? This will give us some information and we want to get the IP address. So the IP address should and the user agent and everything should be inside this request object. Frappe.local.request if I'm not wrong. So we can print it. Even if we print it will be object. So let's add a breakpoint and see. So we'll go to link light slash gin and it should have been, yeah, it's stuck here. So let's see. Yeah, see the request object. So frappe dot, oh, it's killed it. Frappe dot local dot request. Frappe dot local dot request dot IP. No IP. What else is available here? Frappe dot local. I've done it somewhere. So let's do one thing. Let's continue from here. And server error. Oh, this is link. So I have done it in, okay. Platform.build with send.dev. There is a server script that captures this information. Set IP address. So it will be frappe.request.headers.get x real IP. Nice. So it's inside request headers and not the request itself. So short link dot IP equal to this. And let's add a breakpoint. We want to print frappe.request.headers. And I think user agent and everything will be there as well. We don't need the breakpoint now. We'll just print the object. Let's go back. Let's refresh. Redirection should have worked. Destination URL was it? Yep. So redirection still works. And you see cookie, user lang, system user. Oh, this is the cookie. Oh, these are the headers. Okay. Accept language, accept encoding, user agent. Yes. So everything should be in headers. Nice. So we can say, let's clean up stuff here. We'll say request headers equal to frappe.request.headers. And then this will become request headers dot get this, and then click dot, and this will also be click dot IP, click dot user agent equal to request headers dot get user agent. What else are we trying to capture here? Short link click, link UTM referrer. Oh, I have to put it to charge. Cool. So referrer and UTM. Let's see if request header have those. Upgrade this host. I think usually referrer is there, but what is the header? JavaScript console. Network. Referrer. HTTP header. Referrer. Okay. Request header. What is a referrer? Contains the absolute from which the source has been requested. To identify referring pages that were from where are okay. So we'll do a dot get. If it is null, it is null. That is fine. Click dot request headers. And we have called it referrer instead. Yeah, it can be is referral like Instagram. Yeah, it can be anywhere like our where the link was clicked. For example, if it showed up on Google results, like if you click from there, it will say, okay, it came from Google. Like this came to your site from Google site. That's like referral. Okay, and what did we call it in here? Referrer. Whose spelling is correct? Ours is correct. Cool. Referrer and UTM tags, I think we'll have to extract because UTM is mostly in the URL itself, right? So currently, uh, so we'll have to do a to do. What we are not handling, let's say this we are handling, right? We aren't handling this stuff. Q equal to ABC, right? We are not handling query parameters. We are doing an exact match for the path. We should remove the query parameters and then do a match. So we'll handle this case, don't you worry. And now let's see if we are able to track clicks. And we'll quickly visit link light.localhost/gin. Redirection happened. And did we track the link? No. Why is that? Okay, I think I know why. Because we'll have to commit. Redirect will directly redirect and not go there. So link light/gin. Go back, refresh, and you see here is our user agent and link. IP is not here. Oh no. Why is IP not here? Maybe in local it doesn't. There is host, that is fine. Hmm. In production we will. So Mozilla 5.0, okay. Mozilla, Apple WebKit, then Chrome, then Safari. Huh. Okay. Then this was the link that was clicked. And if we want to show it here, right, how many times this link was clicked, we can go to edit doctype links. We can say short link click link, hit save, go to short link again. Gin, you will see one. Nice. So we have something working with admin UI at least. We don't have the nice Frappe UI list wala view, etc. right now. But yeah, we are at a place where we can. So there is one more thing or optimization that we can do if we don't want to do db commit here, and we can use engine database engine my ISM, right? Currently, if you see the engine, right, in any doc type, link.json, engine is InnoDB, right, which is asset compliant, which means like it has transactions and everything. But MySM is good for log things, right? It is faster. It doesn't have transactions. But if you see any Frappe doc type, which one should we see? And is a bit technical, but so this doesn't have transactions, rollback, etc. Let's go to my ISM in any JSON file. You will see data import log, error log, right? Even if something goes wrong in between the request, we don't want to roll back the logs itself, right? We don't want to roll back the click. It was clicked. Indeed, it was clicked. So we want to capture it, right? So we can just change the engine. We already created it. So changing the engine is like, it won't change it right away in the database table. If we change it here, when we created the doc type, we should have set the engine first. But yeah, fine. So now my SM, so we don't need it in production, this line, right? That is fine. I will to remove once my SM. Cool. So let's unstage this. What did we introduce? Feet. Track clicks. Commit. Let's exit. Git. Push. Nice. And we can add it to home screen as well, add a nice logo. Should we do it? Later, once we have the Frappe UI front end, we'll do it. Cool. So yeah, now we are at our first milestone. So this works. What is the next thing we want to do? Hmm. Hmm. Visits this capture click information that is happening. This all has been done. So I think we are good for today. This can be, um, so if you want, we can make it, and we should, by the way. Let's delete this and let's do an auto increment instead. So it takes less space. Okay, you must cancel it first. I will, don't worry. I'll cancel this and then I will delete it. And then what we'll do is we'll go to edit doc type. We'll change the naming to auto increment, hit save, done. And let's go to Control Shift G. Yeah. Performance. Make short link name auto increment. Nice. Push. Nice. Why we need to do just at some places in InnoDB? In some places, no. So I'll tell you what is happening. So Frappe automatically does db.commit after every request, right? If it reaches the end of request. Here, we are redirecting before even Frappe can end the request or anything, right? We are redirecting to some third-party server. So how will Frappe automatically call free.db.decommit? So this you don't have to do, right? If you have like a proper thing and you are not redirecting anywhere. Otherwise, it can cause issues and bugs that are very nasty, right? Hard to catch. Because what could happen is, so I will tell you a good use case. Let's say if you have um, transfer money, right? Credit account, debit account, and you wrote some logic, right? Let's say, and user clicked the button to transfer the money. You said, okay, debit account, credit credit account. I'm not going into accounting, but yeah. So suppose you wrote db.commit here, right? And then something failed on this, failed here, right? Frappe will automatically roll back till it finds a commit, right? So it will roll back till the credit part, but it won't roll back the debit. So the money is taken from one account. But yeah, this is a typical example of database transactions, but it won't be credited to the other account. That is why you don't do db.commit. So Frappe can take care of to make sense that okay, everything in this code should happen, not half of it should be saved to the database, right? So only use this when you know it makes sense to use this. And I will remove it once this my SM is activated because that doesn't require commit. If I insert and submit it to the database, it will be always be there. No rollback happen. Cool. Cool. I don't want that extra line. So yeah, what we can do is we can now write test. Okay, this has changed. Integration test case, unit test case. On integration, doctype and all link field test record dependencies are recursively loaded. Use this dependencies. Huh. There is a typo here. Let's fix that typo. I don't like it. Let's open framework. Let's pull the latest code. Much hasn't changed. And let's look for that typo. See, it is inside the boilerplate. Dependencies. And let's raise a PR first. Git switch dash C fix boiler plate typo git add dot, or we can do it from here. Yeah. What did I change here? I don't do. Yeah. So link field test record dependencies are recursively loaded. Okay. Fix typo in test controller boiler plate. GHPR create. See, we are contributing to Frappe as well. So let's push it. Fix blank pull request. This submit the PR. So let's remove. Enable auto merge. Confirm auto merge. So when the tests pass, it will automatically merge this PR. Cool. Mhm. We need to fix the referrer typo as well. Haha. Do you mean in MDN? In the HTTP spec, or do we fix it here? Referrer or referrer? The correct spelling is referrer. We were correct, but referrer is also commonly used. Explanation. The correct spelling is referrer is misspelling that has been in use since the first version of HTTP. Interesting. A referrer is the URL of the page. The correct spelling is this. In the RSP's first version, however, the wrong spelling crept in and was never corrected. Wow. Good way to end the episode. Interesting fact. See, it is wrong in the HTTP spec, but it got never corrected. Stuff happens, right? Stuff happens. Okay, fine. Yeah, we can create one more link, one final link. BWH. No, it will be youtube.com/artbuild with Hussein. https:// BWH. Let's hit save. Let's try it out. Link light.localhost/pwh. And goodbye, everyone. See you in the next episode where will build the UI actually. So 21 people are watching. Nice. We'll build the UI for this. A simple UI that is close to this in layout. Where is it? Dev.co. I don't want to go into onboarding. See, we'll build so we can use FrappeUI's list view. So now, if you don't know, FrappeUI documentation is under ui.frappe.io, and it has dark mode support. So if you see list, FrappeUI is growing very fast. See, the dark mode support has been added. Everything. So this is for the next episode. We'll start from here. Bye bye. Have a nice day or have a nice weekend. See you next week.